What's going on, YouTubians? Right here, Rep again with another video. Today we're going to be bringing you some call-outs for Checkmate for Hardpoint. I did this last year for call-outs because League Play will be coming out within the next, I don't know, a couple weeks, up to a month before Season 1 ends that they said. So I wanted to go over the call-outs of all the Hardpoint maps and the rotations of the maps for you to have a better understanding of what's going on if you're kind of new-ish to the competitive scene. So we're going to go through the rotations. I'm going to call out things over time, like everything. Okay, so back here is back red. This is like where you spawn at. The other spawn is on the other side of the map, which is back there. We'll come back to this in a second. We're going to cut through in front red. I usually call these red stairs, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. The first hill is plain. Obviously, I'm sure you guys have played enough to know like where the hills are. If you spawn on that side, I highly recommend trying to push through the plane or going around to get to the other side because the second hill's on the other side. So we're going to cut through the plane. We're going to get to the other side and talk about the other side while we can. This is the back of the plane. I call these blue stairs. As you see, there's a blue arrow right here, and this side actually is blue. I call this the box heady, blue, fin or tail. We can call this right here, like up here. Pretty powerful position for your AR players. I call this nest. This is a decent spot. Actually, if you go like up here with an AR, you can like cut this off. You can like kind of like watch this for the push to back here, which is where the second hill is. This is orange, obviously, as you see. Most of this map's pretty color coordinated, which is really nice. A lot of competitive minded people like myself like that because it's easier to do calls like that. So this is orange. This is front orange / containers. Like I just call this containers or orange. Like this whole section will just be orange. This is tube. This is tube. Front tube. Forklift or fork. I just call it fork, and I call this like pickup. Another decent spot you can like hold down the hill. If you're in the hill, you kind of want to make sure you're holding someone over here to like watch this push, because like if someone pushes and pinches back here, it can cause a spawn flip, because a lot of spawn flips happen in this game. All right, so again, this is where the next hill is. Decent trophy spots above. Really nice. I call this A Street, or you can call it Alley. I call it A Street though because the bomb site's right here for A for S&D. Underplane, obviously, is, call it underplane. Left wing, right wing, or B. You can call it B wing and A wing is nice. But if you tend to forget, I just say like left or right. Obviously, you can tell like how the plane is. Like I'm currently looking forward to the front of the plane, so this is always gonna be left, and that's always gonna be right. I mean, obviously, if you're pushing like this way, you can call it the other way, but that's fine either way. So that again, that's where the next hill is. Underplane. I call this whole area like here like ammo, because in pubs at least, like I said, that's box heady. This whole little strip right here I call ammo, because in pubs at least there's an ammo box right here that all the maps usually have these, but like in CDL they did disable them, but like there's like a box here that usually like you can replenish ammo as well as your tactical and lethals. So I usually call this ammo, like this whole strip right here. The next rotation's gonna be over there by the A Street, but we're gonna come back here a little bit. I'm gonna call this real quick. This is red. I call this whole section red back here, obviously, because it's red. Red. Obviously, big, tall red tower. So, like, top red, I'll say, like, or in front red, right here. Like, he's front red. This area I call stone. Because, obviously, like, these stones, I don't know what these are, like, what else to call this? Like, a wall, but, like, I don't know. I just call it stone. It's easier to say. I come from Halo, so it's easier to do Halo kind of call. It's like one word, as least amount of syllables as possible, like alley, stone, boxes, wood. Like you don't want to be too complicated with calls, because the quicker the call outs, the quicker you're saying it, so the quicker the teammates can understand what you're saying. But again, like I said, this is A Street or alley, whichever one you want to call it. I think alley would probably be the better call out. But I know people call it A Street. People say containers too, but I'm not. Again, that's too long of a call out.
Hardpoint identified.
Over here, we're gonna go to barrels. This is wood, obviously. There's like the inside of this is wood. Back here, this first half is, or this back half is lockers, obviously, because as you see, there's lockers, like little lockers over here, lockers back there, and the front half is like radio. I call this the section radio because like little radios and like little computers, but I think radio is just an easier call out. And I call this hill specifically, I call it barrels because this has like a bunch of barrels over here. So it's nice to be like that. Oh, by the way, little hiding trophy spot to block stuff. But man, that's pretty much it for the callouts. I hope you guys understood what I was talking about. I hope you guys understand that. I'm gonna go through every single map because the rotation ends right here and goes back to the top plane. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wrap the video up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you're new around these parts. I'll put this episode up as soon as possible, and I'm gonna continue doing each episode at least every other couple days, so you guys can, learn it and study it and get better at the game. Because, like I said, League plays right around the corner. So thanks for joining. Please love and support. Peace.